Lisbon. With so many attractions in Lisbon to visit, knowing which places to prioritize when experiencing tourism in Lisbon may seem difficult. By reading this guide to the most famous tourist attractions in Lisbon, you will save time and effort and ensure an unparalleled tourist experience. Belem Tower, Lisbon. The Belem Tower, located on the banks of the Tagus River, is one of Lisbon's most important and interesting tourist attractions. It reflects part of the history of the city and is considered one of the important ancient towers that was built in the 5th century with a height of about 30 meters. Visitors can climb to the top of the tower and enjoy a unique view of the Tagus River. São Jorge Castle, Lisbon. São Jorge Castle has become a prominent tourist address, topping the best tourist attractions in Lisbon and attracting many guests. It is considered a castle that dates back to the 1st century BC and is located on a high hill. It will inevitably amaze you with its wonderful architectural arts and distinctive wall engravings. As for the tour that you will take inside the castle, it will provide you with many opportunities to explore the various weapons displayed inside, including cannons. Lisbon Discoveries Monument. By virtue of its grandeur and historical importance, the Discoveries Monument forms part of the desire of every tourist who comes to visit this city, as it is one of the most famous landmarks in Lisbon whose visit remains stuck in every person's memory. This monument was built at a height of 52 meters, and whoever intends to visit this place will undoubtedly have a unique experience that he will not be able to forget, as it is possible to climb to the top of the monument and enjoy the wonderful views it provides, as well as visit the small museum that is located inside the monument and enjoy seeing some of the archaeological exhibits. Featured. For the Restorer, Lisbon. The Restorer's Monument attracts many visitors thanks to the distinctive architectural design it depicts and great historical symbolism, which is what made it one of Lisbon's best tourist attractions. This monument was built to a height of 14.6 meters. Visiting this monument offers several enjoyable activities, including the possibility of entering the small museum available inside the monument to explore some unique archaeological exhibits. Agoda Palace, Lisbon. The elegant facade and wonderful architecture that characterizes the Agoda Palace enable it to be one of the most important palaces in Lisbon and also a pleasure for the onlookers. Do not miss seeing the architecture of the place, and be prepared to discover the treasures found in the palace. When you walk between its corridors, you will find a group of royal rooms, and you will be dazzled by the rare chandeliers and decorations, the beautiful inscriptions, as well as the artifacts found inside the palace. Among the pieces that deserve attention in this palace, and it may take you a long time to contemplate the wonderful art that it embodies, are the sculptures and statues inside it, as well as the paintings that were painted by the hands of the most famous artists. Palace of the Marquis de Pombal, Lisbon. The Palace of the Marquis de Pombal has achieved great status throughout history, making it the most palace in Lisbon that attracts lovers of exploring history and watching a side of the life of ancient kings. The opportunities offered to visitors to this place are many that cannot be missed, as everyone enjoys watching the architecture of the place and exploring the interior parts of the palace. During this time, the palace's guests come across many things that amaze them, such as chandeliers, decorations, and inscriptions, as well as rare artifacts, along with sculptures, statues, and paintings that the most famous painters excelled in making.
Vasco da Gama Tower, Lisbon.
Seeing the wonderful views from a high altitude and from a unique perspective is a great pleasure, and this is what attracts many people to visit the Vasco da Gama Tower, which is one of the most famous tourist attractions in Lisbon and also the tallest building in Lisbon. If you aspire to visit a skyscraper and a giant tower like this, reaching a height of 145 meters, be sure that you will enjoy a variety of activities and spend a special time in one of the restaurants or cafes in the tower. It is also worth noting the availability of a hotel inside the tower. April 25th Bridge. The April 25th Bridge, known as the Golden Gate of Lisbon, is an iconic symbol of the city, spanning the mighty Tagus River. Officially opened to traffic in 1966, its ominous red color against the backdrop of azure waters is a breathtaking sight. Named to commemorate Portugal's revolution of April 25, 1974, this suspension bridge bears a striking resemblance to the Golden Gate Bridge in San Francisco, thanks to the same company's involvement in its construction. 9. Belem Tower. Did you play Queen of the Castle when you were young? To Belem Tower is the grown-up version of that, with a little history and a big scoop of stunning views. The tower is a symbol of Portugal's age of exploration and serves as a testament to the country's seafaring prowess. This 16th century fort lies along the banks of the Tagus River, extending into the North Atlantic Ocean. When I got to the top, I felt like the real Vasco da Gama. The view was nothing short of magical, and the Atlantic breeze was the cherry on top. You can visit the tower on your own, but trust me, a guided tour will make you appreciate its history and architecture even more. Plus, with the Lisbon card I mentioned earlier, you get in for free. Rua Augusta, a stone triumphal arch located in the heart of the city, resembles Lisbon's welcome flag. Standing tall at the end of Rua Augusta, the city's lively pedestrian street, this arch is a beautiful symbol of Lisbon's resilience, built to commemorate the city's reconstruction after the devastating 1755 earthquake. The arch houses sculptures of different historical figures and offers a beautiful view of the Baixa region and the Tagus River from above.